Greetings golfers, from Duffer to Driver here, and today we are going to be answering the question, what does a high handicapper's yardages actually look like? Now I'm a 25 handicap who started playing 2 to 3 years ago, and today I'm going to take 15 shots with each club, aiming for the target green in the middle, and we'll look at the results like average distance, shot dispersion, targets hit, etc. Let's see if we can get a good picture of what a 25 handicap shot pattern looks like. Starting with my gap wedge, which is giving me an average total distance of 86 yards, with 9 out of 15 shots hitting within 8 yards of the flag. Most of my shots go center, but you could see that all of my long shots go way left. The spread distance is between 78 and 103 yards. Moving on to my pitching wedge, this is probably my most comfortable club since I use it as my main chipping club. That said, it didn't look as consistent as my gap wedge. After successfully hitting my 15 shots, my pitching wedge is giving me an average total distance of 103 yards, with only 4 out of 15 shots hitting within 9 yards of the flag. Half the shots went center, while a few went right, and then the rest went left. There's a similar spread here, distance-wise, between 95 and 120 yards. Moving on to my 9-iron, I generally feel confident with this club, so let's see how we do. After all of that, my 9-iron is giving me an average total distance of 123 yards, with 9 out of 15 shots hitting within 10 yards of the flag. Most of these shots go very center, with a few going left, making this my most accurate club apparently. The spread distance is between 110 and 137 yards. Moving to my 8-iron, for some reason this is a club I usually do not hit well and generally avoid. Let's find out why. So after finishing those shots, we can see my 8-iron is giving me an average total distance of 136 yards, with only 5 out of 15 shots hitting within 12 yards of the flag. The shots are generally centered, but the mishits tend to go to the left and sometimes long. There's a really big spread too, between 120 and 161 yards. Moving to my 7-iron now, this is my go-to club in the rough and the one I did my club fitting with, so I probably have the most experience with this club. Now, my 7-iron is giving me an average total distance of 146 yards, with 8 out of 15 shots hitting within 13 yards of the flag. The shots are mostly centered with a small spread, with 2 outliers coming up short and right, probably skewing the data a bit. The distance spread is quite large, between 121 and 161 yards, ironically almost an identical spread to my 8-iron, which is probably not great. Moving to the 6-iron, this is a club I've never really gotten comfortable with, usually hitting a lot less far than I need to. And the data backs me up this time. My 6-iron is giving me an average total distance of only 150 yards, with 3 out of 15 shots hitting within 14 yards of the flag. The shot spread is quite large, with most of my misses going right and not a lot of consistency. Distance spread is pretty large as well, between 128 and 173 yards. Moving to my longer clubs, we will see much more of a slice apparent with these. I use my hybrid mostly for bunch shots to get out of trouble and to keep the ball flight low, so let's see how well I can hit it full beans. Funny enough, my first shot hits inside the target here, so maybe this is a better club than the 6-iron. So I wasn't too sure what I was expecting, but my 5 hybrid is giving me an average total distance of 166 yards, with 4 out of 15 shots hitting within 16 yards of the flag. The shot spread is the widest I've had yet, touching both ends of the fairway, with short shots going right while longer shots go left. Distance spread is really large as well, between 143 and 200 yards. Now we move on to my 3 wood. This is the tricky club for me because it does slice pretty hard. It does hit pretty close to my driver though, and I feel it's slightly more predictable. So let's find out if the data supports what I feel with this one. With my last shot going pretty well distance-wise, I think my feelings were correct. The 3 wood is giving me an average total distance of 199 yards, with actually 5 out of 15 shots hitting within 22 yards of the flag. The shot spread is a lot more circular, with 13 out of 15 shots landing on the right side, showing the slice. Distance spread is between 157 and 227 yards. And now for the driver, my least favorite club, which should come as no surprise considering I'm a 25 handicap. It slices a lot, so let's see how many end up in the right rough. And now we can see why I dislike my driver. It's giving me an average total distance of only 201 yards, which is only 2 yards higher than my 3 wood, with only 1 shot out of 15 hitting the 44-yard wide target line in the middle of the fairway. The shot spread is essentially all over the right side of the course. Distance spread is between 170 to 224 yards, so that's tighter than my 3 wood at least. Now, when we started the video, we wanted to answer the question of what does a high handicapper's yardages look like? Here's your answer right here. Some clubs work better for me than others, and I still need to get a sand wedge and maybe a new or a different driver. If anyone with some more experience has some club suggestions that may help fill up some of these yardage gaps, that would be very helpful. Leave them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this short video today. If you like what you see, make sure to like and subscribe down below. I'm from Duffer to Driver, and I'll see you out on the course.